action. Here's Hurts. Is caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. On play action, here's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury. Certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. To throw is Hurts.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
To throw is Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on their kicks. And when you...
Yes, defense hitting their ears back. Coming to get him again. Back-to-back sacks back him up. What's going to happen now on third and goal? Saquon Barkley. He'll bring this back to the 10, but that's it. The drive stalls out. It's fourth and goal. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get through.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. It'll come out to the 30. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with first and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On second down, Mahomes. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. So after one here in Super Bowl 59, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. We'll try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Matt Araiza now, as he is on to punt for KC. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Parker. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Hurts. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he's gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet. But then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big take.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose? And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Second down. Now Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen here. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Hurts. Is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Here's 2nd and 6. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.